And welcome back to what has to be the saddest decline of a man since Declino, the man who always goes down. Oddly enough, one day he just found a hill and had to start walking up. It is I, Low Energy Videos. He who walks. Except I don't walk, I more waddle from place to place. More like this. I should more like this. That is I. That is I indeed. But who are you? Are you enjoying yourselves these fine Wednesday? Wednesday, May the 5th, 2021. AD or CE if you don't believe any of that mumbo jumbo. I always use AD. Fuck it. It's just one of those cultural things. It's like people who believe in, who are atheists, you still say, oh my god. You know? You know the types? You know the types, right? We want to see your booba. Can I show my booba on YouTube? Can I? Oh god. Can I? We reach the goal, I'll take my shirt off. I've seen other masculine figures of yore take their shirts off. We can get 90 tonight. I will go shirtless. And pose like the strong ape I am. Let's be honest, y'all. I'll be quite drunk by the end of the night regardless, so... yeah. Anyway. Tonight is not a gaming night, so anyone who wants to see me game can fuck right off. I'm not gonna lie, I am hitting a wall with gaming. You think that No Man's Sky was me just canceling because the game had some problems? Correct. But also, I miss travel videos. I miss traveling places. I want to go somewhere. I want to do something. I'm sick of sitting here. I want to give you more varied content. So at the very least we can watch shit tonight. But first we need some tunage while I crack open a beer. You can kind of guess what the tunage is going to be. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Low Energy Videos after midnight. The time is 2:05 and we will be here until morning when we have the early morning news with Jack Larrabee. Jack Larrabee, a name you can trust. Low Energy Videos after midnight is sponsored by Adam Frog's Frog Emporium for all your frog needs. Now with the gay frogs. Coming up in the next hour, can cats see through time? And how big is too big? If you ask my wife, never big enough. That's a little joke between you and me. Anyway, we have the calls open all night. So, let's hear from you, beautiful downtown Milwaukee, which is currently on fire. I can see my house from... oh shit! Let's get out of the studio. Poor Milwaukee. Our first beer of the night, but not first in my body, is Manislav Pilsner, 5%. Czech style Pilsner, so it's a beer. Smells like a beer. It's alright. A little bit of a weird aftertaste, I'm not a fan of actually. Goes down easy, lingers on the tongue. So how yous all doing tonight? You doing well? Night terrors abated? I'll lower this down a little bit more. There we go. Now I don't have to feel like I'm fighting to hear my own voice. I, for one, slept fine, but I didn't get enough sleep. In fact, things have been turning up for me past few days. We have our 2 question mark guests locked down for the end of the month. No point lying about it. It's Sandy Frizzles and Fit and Curvy. You might know Fit and Curvy, but Sandy Frizzles, ooh, she is spicy. I'd show you her work, but I'd have to go to Ludes and Crudes on our Discord. She's really cool. You like stoned girls who take their clothes off? You'll like this one. Plus, she wants to tear down the capitalist system because she is based and red-pilled. I approve of this. She's also getting into gardening. I want to grill her on this. Or perhaps salad her. I don't know. And Fit and Curvy's Fit and Curvy. So that's sorted. This month is sorted. We have all of next month free. So anyone who wants to be a guest, you get on for Bearded Ramblings to us here on our Discord, on Twitter. You will find the link to Discord and Twitter down below, along with our beauty up here in the corner. If you want to help us reach that goal and see my things. Oh yes, Augusta. She is quite the lewd. She is famous for her lewds. She is also famous for her weed smoking. You will see these things. Well, no, you won't see her lewds because YouTube. But you know, I'll sometimes post her lewds on our Discord under lewds and nudes and crudes. So it all works out. As for Fit and Curvy, she's alright. She's alright. She does good stuff. She was fun when I was there on the Morning Wood. I think we're going to get her and Red Eye again, and Sandy and Realize TV. So, yeah. But before that, we have Sophane and Fat Pat for this Friday, and Dusty and his owner, and Mickey Richards. So, that's May all sorted. Oh, and next week, this is important, 2 Guns, No Ammo, will be joining us for 3 drinks minimum. Well, me and you guys in the chat. It should be a good fun. It should be a good laugh. It should be a good ball-busting experience. Nutting, if you will. But not nutty, because that is Girl Does Rants Bird, and Nutty will be joining us along with Girly next 3 drinks minimum. So yeah. That one I'm pumped for, because we can talk about crazy ass movies that no one's ever seen before. You like Mandingo? I saw something very sad today on Twitter, and it was someone saying, I love old movies, and someone said, oh wow, cool, like what? And they showed a picture, and it was of Free Willy. Technically true. Also makes me want to hang myself, because I'm old and useless to the human race. All us old people have to gather together and be like, I'm cold and scared of the new world. Fuck that, I've been on Twitter a lot, and I haven't been spamming hate speech, which is all the shocker. Twitter has been a bit of a cunt as of late. I don't like that. Not that the Twitter itself did, but just a lot of people I've been seeing have been kind of snipping at each other a lot. Drama. Oh my god. Now this is something I would at least give a handy over. Alternate History Hub. You want to play a game of Twister? For me to be able to play a game of Twister? If you get my drift, if you get my meaning, my subtext, my innuendo. Because I actually played that pinball machine years ago. Ugh. Pinball machines. I suck at them and I love them. At one point I was seriously thinking of buying one. But then I just go online and I like play free emulators and shit. I love pinball machines. There's one in, oh, what's the name of it? Fibber McGee's. And it is, I think, House on Haunted Hill or Terminator. It's one or the other. And I always throw about €2 into it, which gives you like 4 or 5 games. And I just play that while maybe a friend of mine is talking to someone else, maybe chatting someone up. Maybe I'm chatting to them while also playing the game and trying to look impressive as I get an incredibly low score. You know, like, yeah, girl, you see this? I have no idea how to use my fingers. Wait, where are you going? Come back, please, please. I have other faults. I'm feeling good today. A weight was lifted off my shoulders. No one else's business but my own. But, oh, it was one of the major reasons I was in a funk, and not a good funk. I was very mopey. But things, I'm easily mopified and I'm easily fixed up. It's weird. Like, if someone put a pebble out on the road and I clip on it, I'm like, oh. And then someone goes, hey. And they scuff off the bit of pebble dust off my shoe. I'm like, oh. I'm an easy date. Just always remember to give me the bad news first so you can perk me up with the good news. Alright, we've had enough preamble. I ask is one more time, if you are enjoying this, to be sure to share the stream. I have a good feeling about tonight. Okay, that was fun. So I'll bring up some stuff that we didn't get around to watch last week and would probably be a little bit redundant. Oh yeah. Oh god, look what I found here. If anyone watched Pedantic Pedestrians on John Morgan's, they'll recognize this. Look at that shit. Does anyone remember her? I remember her. Christ, what? I think John Morgan gave me a link to her like 2 or 3 weeks ago when he was on with Shabisky. And I put it on the list and I just never taken it off. So when she appeared, I'm in the back of my mind going like, oh wait, why does this sound so familiar? I mean, personality-wise, she kind of comes across as a wet napkin, but which is not a metaphor, by the way. Actually, kind of is a metaphor, but it's not a positive metaphor. But you know, looks-wise, I guess. At least we'd have some things in common. We could talk about nerd shit. I'm less of a Nintendo stan. Ugh, that bathroom. We both like Nvidia stuff. So, you know. So anyway. Let's have a look at. Instead of looking at cops beaten down in pieces that are shit, let's never forget the cops are also pieces of shit. And more importantly, the predominant piece of shit.
Turn it off. I can keep recording you. Turn it off and take a jail. Hey, Bo, turn that off, okay?
No, I'll keep recording, thank you. It's my right.
Don't record me, got me?
I will look. You're a police officer on duty. I can record you. And if you come to this side of the vehicle, I can keep recording you.
Turn it off.
I can keep recording you.
Turn it off and take a jail.
For recording you, I'm sitting in my car.
Not only can you record cops, don't forget that there's an app you can get for your phone where you can actively go and get a like it will record it, like you put your phone in the spare seat or you hand it to someone, they'll film the cops and then you can send it to the the UCLA. No, it isn't UCLA, is it? It's the Southern Poverty Center. I think it is, but they will tell you if anyone broke any laws, and if they did break laws, you will have like a case, or at very least your case can be dismissed. Hopefully, all your charges will be covered, but let's be honest here, that seldom happens.
Holding my phone. What is the law? What are you arresting me for? I'm sitting here in my car. I'm just recording in case anything happens. I'm surrounded by 5 police officers. I'm scared.
Oh, well, we will get to a little bit of loot.
I'm recording it in case anything happens.
Well, you better hope we don't find something in the car, okay?
They're not searching my car because you're not searching my car.
Whoops. I'm setting up my phone so I can read the chat.
Bring the canines. I don't care, man. I know my rights.
Hey, I hope so. I know what the law is.
I know the law. I'm an attorney, so I would hope I know the law.
And an Uber driver?
And here, man.
And an Uber driver.
You want my bar card?
In Utah, it's illegal. Well, let's find out, because you know this applies directly to you. Let's find out. Is it legal to record police officers in Utah? Oh shit, my phone's my audio on my phone. I thought something was still playing in the background. You don't want to hear my Asian porn. I like them squeaky. Yeah, broadly speaking, it is illegal. Oh shit, that sucks. That's a law that needs to be changed. Broadly speaking, it is illegal to record law enforcement when do so impedes arrest of or other police operations. That is so vague. Oh no. Like what he was doing there could in theory impede arrest. Interfering with police in Utah and result in criminal charges. This applies regardless whether the person is filming their own arrest or that or another person. That's something you want to vote against. Like, get someone in your legislative that will just fucking clamp down hard on getting that changed. Like, your representative will speak. That's something you vote for. That is something that on your local elections, you go out on the day, you go to your polling station, and you fucking vote. Because that's bullshit. Only stop recording. It makes it hard to get away with committing illegal atrocities. We're cops. We need to commit crimes. Alright, let's is not illegal. Okay, well, we already figured that. I didn't know that about Utah. I wonder how many states does that, where it's like illegal to do that. Cop fired after telling a group of black men they don't belong in my city. More New York Post. I didn't think I'd become a New York Post shill, but I've always loved their font. It always reminds me of Spider-Man. Like, Jonah Jameson needs to have that font. Spider-Man's a menace! Sir, your 3 ex-wives are calling. Tell them I'm in Hawaii. Actually, book me a flight to Hawaii. Cancel it. I don't like to get sunburned. It will. And the best way to do it is either to change people's minds in drips and drabs or massive immigration. Ideally, to change people's minds in drips and drabs because the immigration laws come with its own level. That or else take away states' rights. Fuck states' rights. They are ridiculous. At least to that level. Have one federal law on this sort of thing that overrides all these stupid written in our Constitution in 1792. Fuck off with that, you fucking descendant of a slave owner. You know? I don't care what you think.
I'm Mike Moore, alright?
We Dale
This camera's weird. Telling them that they don't belong here in this city. Let's have a look. So here's once again a cop being a piece of shit.
How you doing?
So they're going after someone I used to smoke with. England, Arkansas. England, Arkansas. That's a white mouthful, isn't it?
I'm Mike Moore, alright?
We Dale Scrivener nephew.
Yeah, we there just trying to record
Okay,
a video.
We just noticed you've been following us everywhere.
Right now?
Yeah.
You know why? Because you don't belong in my city.
How we from here?
But you understand, I know who my people are, right? Who belongs here, who doesn't?
Who
We
don't?
got gang wars going on. We got all kinds of stuff. And I come from the big city where this stuff's small.
Yeah.
Okay? So, that's cool.
DeMarcus Bunch. Lord O'Marcus's cousin, Bunch, and his cousin approach Mike Moore. These names almost seem fake. They're borderline of being fake, but, you know, Americans and their weird-ass names.
Do your thing.
We don't. You said we don't belong in your city.
You guys mutate everything you touch.
Yeah, okay? I have never seen you here before, and I know almost everybody
Man,
here.
I grew
You
up in
feel me?
101.
Well, good.
I graduated from England High.
Well, good for you. My name's Mike Moore.
You all right?
Okay? I'm not from here.
It's my city. I'm not from here. You're not welcome in the city I'm not from. Because it's mine. Did you just show up one day and pee on the sign of, like, welcome to England, Arkansas? And it's like, it's my city now. After it's a bunch of filed complaints with local change. Good.
My car. I'm about to get my dog.
Bunch filed a bunch of complaints, hopefully.
Oh yeah, they get away from it.
Someone's lost a job.
Nah, he said we don't belong in his city. Yeah, he said we don't belong in his city.
Yeah. They're from there, not you.
Yeah,
Looking out of town.
You've been following us
Chipping
everywhere.
out, been fired from the force. Aww. And nothing changed. I bet you he didn't even get blacklisted from serving in other departments. I bet he was just shipped out to another town where right now he's walking the street and telling black people they don't belong in his city. Hassle. Never forget though, cops do, hopefully anyway, the sentence with the Karen. Yeah, here we go. CBS, woo!
Calling in West Sacramento, a mother so fed up with complaints about her kids, she posted a sign outside her home saying the street is full of Karens.
Karens.
She says police have even been called on her children for skateboarding.
My name is Amadeus Trevark. Call me a... Amadeus Tree Branch. Call me a liar. Ah, yes, from the Pennsylvania tree branches. Yes. Do you know the Odwina Shires? Where do you winter? Yes, indeed.
right in front of her home.
The only good names to come out of America are the Native American ones that you fucking took over after you wiped out the tribe that they were based off.
CBS 13's Ryan Hill talked to both sides about the escalating.
Oh, and the stuff out of like the Hispanic parts of America, like El Paso sounds good. Which, if I'm right, like it's just the most like Los Angeles, Sacramento, San Francisco. Yeah, they roll off the tongue. But like when I was in Indiana, right? I was driving on the bus, having a great time, talking to people, and one of which we were talking for a long time. And as we were talking, I was like, you know what I've always thought was strange about America? You guys will name your towns after like the most boring names. Like you're obviously got Washington and stuff like that, but then you have fucking like Gary, you know? Wow, Gary, Dwayne, John, you know? Welcome to Phil.
I don't know what to do, so I put up the sign.
A sign that sends a loud and clear message from Raquel Davis to her West Sacramento neighbors. This neighborhood is full of Karens.
That's why I came to this, because I don't know what else to do. I don't know who's calling.
These folks moved in and has basically been the animal house in the neighborhood.
Davis telling CBS 13 her neighbors have called the cops on her kids 3 times in recent months.
Look at the monsters. They're skateboarding on an empty street. Christ, get the tear gas. They're ready to eat the rich.
The reason she tells me is for her children skateboarding in front of their home.
Cool tricks, bro.
It's like there's a park going on here. This isn't.
It's like that I'm not showing my face on camera because I know I'll get lynched. And perhaps even rightly fucking so. Also, look, they set up a damn basketball hoop. I'm saying that it'd be better if the kids had a skate park. 100% better if they had a skate park, but they clearly don't, or else they'd go to the skate park.
The neighborhood. It's not the park. The people that live
Oh,
here
there we go.
did not move
Stonehenge
next to the park on purpose.
The final straw for the mother of 7 came Saturday after a neighbor's latest complaint.
I felt this is my son's birthday party. They're out skateboarding, and that was, I guess, my final straw.
First name's Bob. There is Bob Bobs. There is 100% Bob Bobs out in America. I've not met them, but I have met people who have met Bob Bobs.
My last thing.
Canvassed the neighborhood to talk to other neighbors about the situation and Davis's sign. They didn't want to go on camera, but some tell me there have been noise issues, while others pay it no mind.
Yeah, those people are called the ones who live in the real world.
Landing on common ground might be easier said than done for this divided neighborhood.
They need to start recognizing that they have neighbors. That's what it's going to take.
Do they not realize I sit in my room all day staring out my window and waiting for the slightest thing out of order so I can yell at them because I have no life because my wife left me with a fine gentleman who she clearly respects? Trump was stolen in that election.
Hey, there's no other alternative.
I'm putting words in his mouth,
away.
but I'm
I
getting
keep my kids
strong
in
vibes
past
like
dark. I don't know what to do.
that cut off weird. Pim's still alive. This is what happened before Twitter was a thing, by the way. This is what happened, like, well before Twitter was a thing. And still happens now. Like, outside there, in the car park, kids play. They go down to the docks, the marina, and they play. They go out to the park and they sit down and they talk. Where else are you gonna go? What are they gonna do? It's their home too. Leave them be. It's a nice California day. They want to do stuff. They're not causing any harm. And pretty soon you'll be dead anyway. Do you want to spend the last few moments of your fucking last few days, weeks, months of your life being Mr. Grumpy from Grumpy Lane? You know? Now, if they're throwing bottles in through your window, or leaving dog turds on your lawn, or, you know, a bunch of junkies start knocking at your door asking for money, then, yeah, okay, I've experienced that. It's not fun. But unless the police are being called every other day because someone comes home drunk and starts having a domestic, dude, get a life. Go out. Go to see a movie or some shit like that. Most people in America can do that nowadays. Let's have a look at this. You heard that first, folk. Folk, plural. No, singular. Singular.
Doesn't matter why. And you probably put yourself in.
Oh, we've seen this. We've seen this. We've seen this a while back. Give us a K. Give us a K. Give us a Karen, cause that is a K.
Karen's in the wild.
Yes, you are, ma'am. Good morning.
Which is, and the speed limit is 40, and
You're always in for a good time. Then before the cop even gets to your car, you're telling him how to do his job. The best way to deal with a cop, yay or nay, and more often than not, let's be honest here, cops are in the yay and not the nay part. The nays have it more often than not, because every nay is 10 times worse than any yay. But just be polite and cooperative. Don't start telling him what you did or didn't do before he even gets to your window. You're setting off massive red flags, and all you are to me is a blur right now.
And I was going 38, so why are you harassing me?
You are correct. I pulled you over because
you're a murderer.
Because
yes, I started to.
Okay. I mean, unless she's talking about all cops being bastards, then as a vague sense, you don't know this guy.
To record because you're a murderer.
You can't be on your cell phone while you're driving.
I wasn't on my phone. I was recording you because you scared me.
You can't use your cell phone while you're recording.
I can record you.
May I have your driver's license?
It's at my apartment.
When frightened, most Karens go and try to defend themselves by appearing bigger than they actually are.
What's your apartment?
It's at my home. I'm just taking my son to his.
Do you have your driver's license?
I mistakenly left it at home.
Kids, skateboarding, hardships of suburbanites are great. I know, right? Like skateboarding kids, one house painted different than the others. The black family moves at the end of the street. One family is Democrat in a sea of Republicans. Or vice versa. Maybe a gay couple moved in. Maybe a family has a nicer lawn than you do. And up to now, you had the nicest lawn in the neighborhood. This is worthy of a CW like soap opera, you know? Welcome, CW now presents The Hood. No, that sounds too. That sounds way too urban and cool. Sunset Lawn now returns to Sunset Lawn, and all these actors and actresses you vaguely know from other things show up, and they're like, "You see Derek? Yeah, I heard about his wife. Hi, Derek."
Do you have a picture of your driver's license?
Yes, I do.
May I have it?
Did you see what she was wearing? Oh my god.
And can you call your supervisor, please?
I already did. He's on his way.
Good, because you're a murderer.
Okay.
A murderer?
And so you're giving me a cell phone ticket? Is that why you're harassing me?
Not harassment. I am enforcing the law.
I have a right to record the police when they're harassing me.
By all means. But
see, this cop knows. But that's obviously not why he pulled over, because he probably saw her on her phone and pulled her over. And she's like, quick, put the camera on. Yeah, I'll show. Don't have your phone on. Hell, a lot of phones these days have like car attachments, turning your car into a big cell phone. Not all, I know, but it's becoming more ubiquitous. Even then, like, have your phone prepped up in a way, and when it's at a red, just hit it real quick and say, hey, I'm driving, I'll call you back in 10 minutes, okay? And then put it off. Even if they get annoyed, so what? And you know what, while you're at it, maybe turn your phone off completely. You got a radio right there. Maybe that radio is tuned into podcasts, or you can upload podcasts to it. Maybe some of those podcasts will be Bearded Ramblings every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern.
But you can't do it while you're driving.
Which I'm very happy to say people do. I have been, I and Krender have indeed been, the ambience for many of people, which I think is just fucking glorious. It's really surreal. I have no idea who's going to end up watching this. But I'm glad you can get some entertainment out of it.
Texting or none of that.
Do you have that picture?
You scared me and made me think you were going to murder me.
You scared me, and why? Why? Is it the Karens that often get shot by cops for no reason? Is it the 30-something white women from upper middle class families who have a pill problem and their husbands are cheating on them with their secretaries, or perhaps their brother-in-laws?
Okay, well, I'm sorry you feel that way.
Well, that's not just a feeling, you're a murderer.
Okay. Can you zoom in on that for me,
Sure.
dear? Thank you.
And I'm perfectly legal, and I'm a teacher, so there.
Ooh, I'm getting strong. I'm a mother, so I have a moral superiority vibe over this with this woman. I hope that she lost her job over this, or she was suspended, or this is put on like a little bit of a suspension for a little while, like a paid leave, not even paid leave. I would actually be like, okay, listen here, let's just call her Karen. Okay, Karen, we watched the video. We all did. He was totally a murderer. Based off what? Actually, I don't want to hear it there, Karen. We've got complaints about you more than once at this school. So we're going to tell it like this. You're going to see some therapists that we have lined up for you, or else you're going to look for another employment. And it won't be school, because the school board has been contacted and they're going to blacklist you. You can't do that. And you've just lost a job. We have to go to commission. This is commission. You know the superintendent, right? And the comptroller. they all just walk in like a big fucking parade until like the Secretary of Education shows up. You've let us all down, Karen.
Congratulations.
You're a murderer.
What's your last name? I can't see that there.
Well,
if
here
you stop,
go,
stop shaking. Zoom in on that for me,
No, because
right?
you're scaring me.
Oh,
You're threatening to kill me and my son. Can you give me
okay.
the
Well,
iPad,
I'll tell you what. You keep smiling.
Yeah,
You're on camera.
You're trying to threaten to kill me.
I didn't say that.
I'm not smiling. You're the one who's crazy.
Hold that still. I can't see that. Is this your car?
Yes, it is. And you're trying to say I stole my own car because...
Oh!
You jealous?
Yeah.
You're jealous.
Is that what
I don't think so.
about?
You wait for me right here, okay?
A gag law gnome with its pants down, giving the middle finger, never a greater atrocity. Oh, dude, over in the UK, that shit can start wars in the most privileged of little tiny villages. I, for one, think that it's obscene. And then it just cuts to her husband. I think it's brilliant. One does not know if the owner are aware of the divide that their lawn ornamentation has caused in this local community. The vicar says the following: I don't care. I didn't do it. You can't prove it. I think he was talking about something else.
Jealous.
Citation. All you need to do is your signature. He's only citing you for using your cell phone while you're driving. That's it.
There you go, ma'am. Sign inside the red box right there.
For him being a Mexican racist. What is that name? Gasso.
It's on the citation, ma'am.
Here you go, Mexican racist.
If there was justice in this world, I wouldn't need to do this, but the saying that makes me want to grab her by her hair, pull her out, and just fucking beat her. And at that point, I'm like, that's police violence, and it is. This is why they're trained. And this is why, more often than not, their training works out. But as we've seen, their training doesn't work out. Imagine if I was a cop. I'd be the worst fucking cop. The first time someone insulted me, I put a bullet in their skull. And put it down to, I plant drugs on them afterwards. I'd be terrible as a cop. Never hire me as a cop or security guard. Hire me as an enforcer for the mob. That I can do. Or a torturer. CIA needs a torturer? Oh yeah. I'll put on some classic music. The light, like, there'll just be a little light bulb. It'll be a solid metal room. The person will come in, I'll be like shirtless, and there'll be a bunch of tools in front of me, and I'll be like, I think this one today. Ah, you're my guest. Hello. Please take a seat. Not that you have a choice anyway. Now, I've got a list of questions I've got to ask you, and it'd be so much easier for us all if, you still had all your extremities. Because I think half an hour was the longest I kept someone alive after I removed all their limbs. I'm always looking to break that, but we'll find this out together. And I somehow win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Always going to be a Mexican.
Don't do drugs, kids.
You'll never be white. You know that, right? You'll never be white, which is what you really want to be.
There you go, dear.
Look at her. She feels so powerless right now that she's lashing out.
I said mocha and coconut. I said mocha and extra
Oh shit, someone fucked up a coffee order. All bets are off.
coconut. And then you're going to yell at me. Your lack of professionalism does not make any motherfucking sense.
I did not.
Excuse me, sir. Your lack of professionalism does not make any sense. I said mocha with extra coconut.
Karen is a state of mind. It's not an ethnicity or an income. Or a gender, for that matter.
That's what I say. No, that's not how you talk to a coconut.
Is that Shani for Christ's sake? No, she's working. She's got an employment. That can't be Shani.
A customer. Mocha extra coconut. It's a big fucking difference.
I wonder what led up to this. I mean, you gotta think about it. You gotta deconstruct. This couldn't have been what triggered her just immediately. It has to be a building of things. Days, weeks, months, years in the making. Until you get this moment that happens to be recorded.
I made you mocha extra coconut.
It doesn't matter. It's what you say and your unprofessionalism. If you don't like your fucking job, quit. It's not mine. It's your job. If you don't like it, fucking quit. Sorry, sir.
Oh, she knows she did wrong. But she wanted to say that shit. Like, if you know what you're doing is wrong, don't do it. Just defrag. Back off. You're about to do or say something horrible towards another person. Not vagacies. Instead, just, fucking, like, I'm gonna yell at this person because they got my coffee order wrong. Is this your 500th coffee order wrong? Or is this your first? Be an adult, sit down, go, okay, that sucked. I ordered A, they gave me B. Am I going to be the adult? Am I not going to come back here? Plenty of people I know go, they always get my order wrong, so I don't go there. There was a McDonald's when I was a kid we used to go to all the time, and they never got the burger right. I was a very picky kid, and I always just wanted the burger on its own. Not even cheese, not even sauce. Just burger and bun. I like the texture of it. Still do. It's the some people love flavors more than textures. Some people love smells more than. But me, it's textures. And as a kid, I was like, I just wanted the bun and the burger. So when I bit down it, it would just be smooth all the way down. But the McDonald's I used to go to as a kid would always fuck it up. Then as an adult, I just one day said, well, as a teenager, I just said, hey, I just want like a plain burger, if that's okay. And they're like, oh, like a cheeseburger? I'm like, no, like, literally just burger bun. Not sauce, no sauce, just simple as that. And they're like, yeah, give us 3 seconds. And they did it, and boom, it tasted fine. Other times, I've gotten it wrong. Like, they've gotten it wrong. I've asked for it exactly, opened up the burger. I mean, I have burgers normal now. Like, if I got a Big Mac in front of me, I'll take a bite out of the Big Mac. Maybe I'll take, if there's like, is there pickle in a Big Mac? I don't think there's pickle in a Big Mac. If there's pickle there, I will take the pickle out regardless. But I'm not going to throw a hissy fit over it. Unless, no, never actually. I've never thrown a hissy fit over a meal. Not thinking of it, yeah, seriously. I've never thrown a hissy fit over a meal. I've gone like, hey, listen, I ordered A and I got B, and they've looked at it and went, oh God, I'm sorry, we'll take it back right away. Other times, this meal is now fully cooked. Other times, I've been waiting half an hour. I've told about my mother who loses her shit after 10 minutes because her meal isn't there, or at least the appetizer isn't there, because she expects. I know better. And I have never worked in a busy restaurant. I've been in the back kitchens and I've seen it firsthand, the chaos. And I've known plenty of chefs and cooks, line cooks in particular. Jesus Christ, talk about being in the trenches. But that shit is just so privileged. To a degree, even what she's doing there, and you're thinking, oh wait, she's black. Yeah, in America. But in that moment, what she was doing right there, if not, no, not privileged, entitled. Like, she didn't feel entitled. Like, she could have gone up and casually said, hey, so I got an order. She also didn't bring the drink up with her. If she got her coffee, right, she should have gone up, put it down, and went like, hey, you can taste it and smell it if you want. Like, it's not the actual coffee in question. And if she's right, then they'd go like, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, sure. I mean, it holds other people up. And she knew it held other people up. But she kept on going. Kind of like me. Karen versus Pet Pig.
Karen's in the wild.
This has layers. Much like the Pet Pig.
A little bit away from us. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to know why you have a pig in the middle of
We're
our
on
park.
a walk. Can you just leave us alone?
Now, I'm going to say something. A pig does seem like an odd thing to have as far as a pet goes. But I mean, who set the standard that a pet has to be a dog or a cat, right? I've seen people walk ferrets. Absolute hell to do, but you can do it. And they benefit from it. They love the smells. They love to play around in trees. They love to mess around in trash. And pigs. Pigs, deserve to get out and about. Pigs, as pets, I always thought the little pygmy, the potbelly pigs, but maybe hardly like a full-grown pig, pushing the limit of what is an average pet. But I mean, what is an average pet? John Morgan going on about a cheetah. I mean, I get the appeal. It's just that the appeal will kill you. A pig will cause a lot of mess. Pigs are dirty motherfuckers. They're humans with no moral standing. Fuck's sake. Sense of propriety, I suppose. Like, they will shit where they eat, and they don't care. Pigs only care about eating and occasionally snouting out new things. They're very curious. Pork. But, like, a full-grown pig in a park is a bit odd, but you know what? It's not going to cause any harm. It's a park. What can it do? Shit on the grass? Well, so long as she picks up after the pig when it shits, and that's going to be a mighty shit to pick up. So she better have brought like a bin bag and like a set of like some sort of cleaning tool. But beyond that, yeah, leave them be. It's a pig.
Alone, obviously, like you're not a part of our walk. You don't have to be here.
No, this is a community that has bylaws, and if
Bylaws.
you have a dog, you have it on a leash.
He's on a leash.
It's
in a leash. It's under control, my pet. More than your dog, I'm sure.
No, it's huge. It's a huge animal.
So what? Who cares if he's huge?
He's eating landscape. No, ma'am, he's eating the landscape. Look at that!
He's eating the landscape.
Look at that, right on our lawn.
She's picking it up. She's picking it up.
No, it's all. Look at how much is in there. Seriously.
It's fine. You are being...
See, she's even cleaning up. I don't know if I do that. A pig shit?
Being a grumpy pants. If you
Grumpy pants. About her picking up pig shit while this Karen is screaming and she calls her grumpy pants. Pig lives matter.
Us alone.
Hashtags pig lives matter. Wait, no, that would imply that like cop lives matter. I mean, technically they do when they're like social worker cops helping kids who've been abused, or traffic cops, which more often than not have the shittiest role.
Okay.
Leave us alone.
I can call the association right now because
Go for it.
It's emotional support animal first. Emotional support. You have a
Emotional support pig. Okay, this is fucking deep. There is a story here. I actually don't know. I'm not going to say this, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say I don't know how emotional support animals happen. Do they... I always thought that the animal best represents the habits you have, right? So a pig represents her feeling a particular way that a dog or a cat couldn't. A pig. I don't see the connection, but I don't need an emotional support pig, so I don't know that connection. There could be a deep bond of trust. Maybe the pig has been trained in a particular way. Emotional support dog makes sense. They're incredibly well trained. Emotional support cat, they actually do. They do get when you're chill. That's the weird thing about cats. It's been proven. They have been bred in a way that they can feel when we're happy, and that makes them happy. That's why when you're lounging about, a cat will lounge about too. I mean, a cat will always lounge about, but they'll actively approach you. When you're in a zen mood, a cat will be in a zen mood. And you know what? I noticed that with my old dog, Tara. When I was in a bad mood, she would leave me alone. Not that I'd hurt her or anything like that. Jesus Christ. It's just she didn't like to be around me when I was in a bad mood. Hell, I didn't like to be about me when I was in a bad mood. So it kind of makes sense. But like when you get like emotional support rhesus monkeys, emotional support like fucking armadillos, emotional support giraffes. Yeah, so the pig, I can see, because pigs are quite intelligent. Maybe there is a connection there. It's just, or she could just be talking out of her ass, and she doesn't like the idea of her being called out for having a pet pig.
Get away!
Hiya, Troy.
Animal.
Get away from us!
Again,
Leave!
So what is the
Leave!
What is the pig's name?
Hey, Karen! Go bother somebody else, okay? We're on a walk in public. Please leave. Go bother other people.
Innocent for pet owner, friend of owner. Well, not that I disagree. I think Karen is a piece of shit here. This is clearly written by someone who is biased.
I do not
It's
understand.
emotional support animal. We've been living here for a year.
You've been living here for a
Crazy
year.
lady.
Hey, lady, this is not hurting you. He's
I know
fine.
everything that goes on around here. I do. I know everything.
Do you know that person rushing up behind you with the taser? What? Down you go, Karen. There you go.
I'm sure you do.
This is
I'm
my
sure
emotional
you do.
support
He's
taser.
not hurting you. Look at him. He's fine.
More under control
He's on
than
a
your
leash.
dog.
We're
I'm
cleaning
sure.
up after him.
Kinky.
Again, if you have any problem, contact my lawyer.
He is.
This is my Hamlet. The war pig. Attack Hamlet. And the pig just casually goes off, takes another shit, and just eats some bushes. He's thinking of something. And then a year later, she's just, the Karen's in bed. It's like a thunderstorm, and you just see like a silhouette outside the window, and Hamlet is staring in. Its snout pressed up against the glass, like.
I would like to contact you.
He's an emotional support animal. Go for it. Tell them. They know.
I'm going to take a picture of
This does seem extremely bougie, though. Let's be entirely honest here. This is an incredibly bougie situation. You don't see this shit in a third world, a fucking developing country, or a country like, say, Somalia. No, if anyone is eating, because they're majority Muslims, so they wouldn't be. If anyone is breeding pigs in Somalia, it is being fattened up to be eaten. That big. They wouldn't keep it as a pet.
Please do.
this pig.
Aw, he is a cutie though.
Back up. Can you just leave us?
Aw, he doesn't give a shit, by the way. The pig does not give a single fuck. The pig's like, oh, I smell a truffle somewhere. I know I can smell it. Oh, what's this? I'll eat it. I don't care. I'm a pig.
Alone, we're on a nice walk, and we were enjoying our day.
Pig.
It's a park that has nice grass, and he's taking his business.
So
on the grass.
does
I like to sit.
everybody's animals. So does everybody's
I have
animals.
never heard of an emotional support animal of a pig.
Neither have I, but I can see it happening.
Well, it exists, lady. So
Yeah,
maybe
it's
read
a
about
emotional
it.
support animal.
Read about it.
Maybe even a bird, but not a pig.
Even a bird? I think Dusty would fucking disagree on that argument. And Dusty has claws, lady. You don't want to fuck with Dusty. He is a beautiful bird.
Well, then you need to open your mind.
I want to know what your name is.
Next week.
You don't need to know our name.
It's not your business, my name.
Karen, we don't need to know anybody's name, but we sure know yours.
It's not your business.
Can you please leave? We're going to call the police because you're harassing us now.
I want to know.
You're
where
harassing us.
I want to know where this pig lives.
This pig lives wherever the fuck it wants to live. It is a pig, lady. It is freer than we ever could be.
It doesn't matter.
It's huge.
So what?
Call the police because that's his.
Oh, now you're body shaming the pig. Great.
See? He's a good boy.
He's a
Leave us
very good
alone.
boy.
I can't. I cannot even. Okay. I am going to.
Go ahead,
I'm
call
taking a
them.
picture,
I would love to talk to them.
And I am.
Go
going
ahead.
To, I am following up on this.
Good. Go ahead.
I am following up.
Leave.
Have a good day.
What did the Karen think was going to happen? Here, let me salvage. Takes a knife out and just guts the pig in front of her. And goes, there, now it's not a problem. But you know what? You're the type of person to have a minivan, and we've got this Tesla car over here. We can't carry the pig back. We walked it to save on the environment. So we're just going to leave the pig here. You didn't want a mess? Well, congratulations. You got a mess. And next time she comes back with a support like elephant or something like that. Just ripping the branches from the trees.
Bye. Jeez, what a crabby lady.
Crabby lady.
Okay, well then I guess you're gonna have to find me because I have a medical exemption.
I don't want to find you.
And you're just.
Someone does not want to wear their mask. That's what I'm picking up from this anyway.
Discriminating against me? I'm not causing any harm. I walked on and you chased up to me and told me that I have to wear a mask when I don't have to wear one. I cannot wear a mask.
You can. And you know what else? I wish it was legal for us to literally sew those motherfuckers onto people who actively act this way.
Okay, I cannot wear a mask.
They'll be able to eat their food from a straw, like a silly straw, because they're very silly people to go in over their mouths and into their mouths.
Just heading home to Richmond where my car is.
Unfortunately, I have to ask you out to leave. If not,
Well, I'm not leaving. I'm sorry. I am not leaving. I have no other way of getting home. My car is in Richmond.
Richmond.
I'm not causing any trouble. I'm just sitting here. So, no, I'm not leaving. I'm sorry. I'm not leaving. I have a because I have a medical exemption. I have my card.
It's no longer valid anymore. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know because I thought the medical exemption would like let you get off from certain things, like say, I don't know, jury duty or some shit like that. No, even that doesn't make any sense. I'm sure there would be examples where the medical exemption would get you off because there would be people who did need that exemption. But the thing is that like the medical exemption doesn't really apply anymore after a year of it. Like I saw a tweet, someone said, it has been over a year now and y'all still don't remember to wear your mask. Toddlers get potty trained quicker than you do. It's true. 99 times out of 10 remember to wear my mask. And you know what? If I'm halfway to my destination up the street there and I forget my mask, I will turn around, even if it means I'm late, walk back and pick the mask up.
I cannot wear a mask.
I do not want to argue with you. Because right now you're supposed to wear a mask.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm medically exempt. So what do you want me to do? I'm not getting off the train.
You are.
No, I'm not getting off the train. I'm sorry.
Miss, I need you to get you off.
No.
Okay.
I have to get home to my daughter in Richmond, okay?
Richmond. You notice when Karens get freaked out, they always focus on a particular thing. You know, like I'm a teacher, Richmond, or you're black, or anything like that. They always just kind of like, I'm an old person. I'm a veteran. You know, like I voted for Trump. It's always this thing that somehow makes it magically exempt. Now she thinks of that medical card. No.
So I'm not getting off. No.
The train's not going to go.
I don't think so. Then the train can get held up because I have a medical exemption card.
It's not valid anymore.
Says who?
By the provincial order.
Well, that's too bad because I'm not causing any trouble. You're the one coming up to me.
You just said that you'd hold the train up. Someone's doing their job. Someone's being an asshole.
And harassing me about a mask when I'm medically exempt from having to wear a mask. This is ridiculous. I should be able to get home safe and sound without being harassed and judged.
I'm not harassing you.
Yes, you are. Then please step away. You're not even respecting the social distancing. Look how close you are to me.
You're not wearing a mask.
No, I don't have to wear one. I do not have to wear a mask. I am medically exempt. And I'm feeling really uncomfortable and really threatened by you standing so close to me. So please back up. At least give me my space, please. This is ridiculous.
Karen gets kicked out.
No, you need to step back.
Oh, look at that. Like he's like, okay, I'm going to be the bigger man. Did you notice that? The last one as well? With the racist one? Immigrant cops are the polite ones that do their job. But the white one acted like a piece of shit. The white ones, plural. Now, this is hardly a scientific paper or anything like that. But The immigrant cops seem to be doing their best, and the white cops seem to be doing their worst. All I'm saying is, white genocide might be real, it might be a good thing. Wait a minute, what's that sound? Oh, right, I'm white too. Yeah, I should have thought that part through. Anyone who believes in white genocide is a loon.
No, you're not placing me under arrest. Yes, I am. No, you're not. I'm not doing anything wrong. You're the one who's coming up to me, harassing me. Okay? This is not okay. Why don't you take your time to people that are actually committing crimes?
He'd like to, but he's
No, you're not
you.
placing me under arrest. No, you're not. And don't you dare put your hands on me. You're scared of COVID, but you'll put your hands on me, right?
That's
you're
why he
so
put his
terrified
gloves
of
on.
COVID, but yet you're willing to put your hands on me and put me under arrest so a mother can't get home to see her daughter. Really, this is the situation that's happening. You need to back off, sir, and respect my social distancing. This is ludicrous.
Just gonna get you. Okay.
Do not touch me. You do not touch. You do not. You're a male officer. You do not put your hands on me.
Miss?
Do you understand?
Miss?
You're a male officer. You don't touch me.
All right.
You're a
Miss?
male officer. Get your hands off me.
Please.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus Christ, let go of me.
I need you to come with me, miss.
No, take your hands off me. You're assaulting me. You are assaulting me.
Just a very belligerent person. Right now, miss, I need you to come with me.
You do not get the right to put your hands on me. I am a female. Back up.
You are under arrest.
No, I'm not under arrest. This is a medical exemption card, sir. I have a legal one at home from my doctor.
Oh, wait, hold on. She has a legal one home from her doctor, but the other one was expired. So was she walking around with the fake one? Or the one that's out of date? And she's like, I'll just chance it. Who cares? No one believes in COVID anyway, because they all think like me.
Things right now, there are
You are not. Get your fucking hands off me. Get your fucking hands off me.
Get your arrested.
Get your hands off me.
Miss, please.
Get your fucking hands off
You're
me.
under arrest for assault. Police officer.
Assault? Are you kidding me?
Assault? We didn't even see it, but we know you assaulted her.
You don't touch a woman like that.
Yeah,
Are you
do.
fucking kidding me?
Oh
my God.
Please, miss. Just cooperate, please.
Let go. You don't touch a woman like that.
Right. Just come with me outside.
You can't arrest me. I'm not doing anything.
I think I saw this part. It's familiar. We'll watch non-Karen stuff after.
Under arrest.
For what?
Although I am happy to see that she got her serving, her 2 scoops of serving. Right. I need to go and do the natural course of things, and then we shall return you later. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Generally speaking. Oof. So, I think we've had our Karen fill. Like a landfill, but with Karens. Okay, I want to see what this is. Okay, this is from... Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing fantastic. This is from Jocelyn Wyoming Presents. Stop Speeding hits on 5 women, one with her boyfriend, featuring Chicken Andy bonus ending. Now, I don't know who Stop Speeding or Chicken Andy is. This is different lolcows from what I'm used to. Maybe if Dirk Cobain was in the chat, the guy who got me on Jocelyn Wyoming in the first place, I'd know in more detail. But don't forget, this is the same people who gave us the, was it Egypt Beauty lady? So there are a few nuggets of gold, and I've never heard of this Stop Speeding dude. I'm assuming it's a dude anyway. Unless it's Stop Speeding and then hits, but I don't know. Still love this fucking opening. It's so cheesily ridiculous.
What did you buy today? You have a good little cart down there.
Yeah,
man.
Okay.
Can you text me? I'll give you my phone number.
So, out of work 1990s child actor. Okay, good to know.
Egg him.
I know you're the one.
Stop Speeding's best.
Oh my god, you two look perfect.
What's it say? Stop Speeding's... They need to fix this font. This is something even I'd do. Like, I'd learn how to stop doing. Stop Speeding's best what to do stream. Put a darker font over it. It's only a few seconds. I almost thought that was gonna work. You're under arrest. No. Oh, okay, then go about your business. Has that ever worked? Unless there's somebody who's like you're in like 1930s New York and you're like a top mob boss, and you get out of your car because you were speeding in like the middle of your territory, and the cop pulls you over and is like, "Sir, you're under arrest for speeding," and he goes like, "Well, officer, I'm sure we can work these things out. I'm sure if you contact your chief." No, sir, I'm afraid you're going to have to come with us. And then someone taps his shoulder and is like, "John, look around." And like all these toughs are walking towards him. I knew I recognized him. That's Don Fakenamo. Hey, it's all right, buddy. You're just doing your job. It's okay. And he's like, "Oh. Of course, Don. I'm sorry. Please go about your business. This was all a big misunderstanding. These things happen. These things happen. Once. Eh? You're a good kid." And then he just drives off. Other than that, I can't see that shit happening. Okay?
Oh my god, you two look perfect.
But yeah, put a fucking black font over white surfaces. Okay? You're the one that edits this video. You have to put fonts over it. Put fonts of darker shades on lighter backgrounds and vice versa. It's why I put a white font down in the comments on screen on a black background. You think yellow would do as well? Not really, but you could still put it off. But what about fucking, like gray, you know?
I can tell by, so I like to judge a woman by what she is. Why?
I like to judge a woman by what the fuck was that? Was he casting a spell on her? Like, let's go back. Okay, so there is a generally badass looking lady right here. She looks fun to chill with.
Oh my god, you two look perfect.
Okay. Okay.
I can tell by, so I like to judge a woman by what she is. Well, I can tell by you if you're super healthy. Take care of yourself.
Put your fucking chin diaper back down as well, okay? It's no different than you having your nose exposed. Alright, it's not as bad, but it's still bad. At least he's putting his mask on. He's got it on backwards as well. Look at the cross section. Flip it up. And shave. This is coming from me. I can pull a beard off, sir. You cannot.
So, you got your hair clean. I've never seen your hair before. I'm just guessing. Now reveal your hair.
All right.
Tell me if I'm right or wrong.
Cut it to the chase.
I knew it. I knew it's me.
He's trying to invite you over. We're getting tattoos at our place. We're a YouTube channel, and we're drinking. Tattoos, hair dye. What color do you think would look good on him? He's trying to be gray.
There, see? He got they got the font right. And she's like, "Oh my god, I am too high to ignore this, but I don't want to deal with this."
Serious, I'm not actually not.
Right? Alright, this is my favorite movie.
Nah.
I wish I could, but I'm actually a mom of 2.
I have.
Yeah, but you sound single.
I'm a granddad.
Married?
My kids already having kids. I'm a granddad.
My kids are 11 kids. I'm actually a granddad. Stop Speedy is actually 59. You know what? If he's 59, he's good for 59. Unless, of course, that's old hair dye. That's probably old hair dye.
I'm here to buy hair dye. I want to look younger.
Oh, there we go. He answered it. He answered it for me. He uses hair dye. Okay, fair enough.
That's why I'm here for.
70s child actor. Falling on hard
Check
times.
out Adult Biscuit and make sure to strike your tag.
What the fuck is up with how he moves? He's like Torgo from Manos to Hand of Fate. What the hell?
Yeah, check his channel.
I will not.
You may not know a lot better, honestly.
Just like falling the cakes.
Dude, they say I ain't got game. Was that game?
That was
Game
game.
for
They
days.
say I ain't got
It
game.
just
That
so
was
happens
game.
to be
I got hella
BET
game.
on
He
the
got hella
game on
game.
Atari.
I'll fucking pull a dude's girlfriend.
Dude,
right now.
don't.
All right,
do
watching.
It. Don't do it. And put your
Do it.
mask down proper.
Yeah, look at HB. No, we got just check it out. Just check it out. I'll help you guys right here. I'll come over here.
His look said it all. His look said it all. Oh, beautiful. Stunning. Majestic, even. She just wanted to get some cheese. Amen, right? We understand that. She's there literally with her boyfriend. And he's like, hey, I'll show you where to go. My Eastern brothers. Oh, I love looking at people like this because it doesn't make me feel so bad about myself, you know? And also, but for the the fate of God goes me or something like that.
He says he has game and he's trying to pull your girl.
Get out of here, man.
Hey, get out of here, man. Come on, get out of here.
This is the N-word alive.
He looks like he's gonna get caught on a meth sting. Like there's gonna be a fucking a mugshot of him dressed exactly like that when he tried to buy some some crack. Not meth, crack. Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
What? Was that a snoz laugh? That was a genuine snoz laugh. Oh, I'd feel so worried too.
No, I'm not a loser. I'm a tweaker. Yeah, whatever.
I'm not a loser. I'm a tweaker. I was fucking right. This man just lives up to my dreams, my hopes, my plans. Again, wrong font for the background. I do love the font color. The font color is wrong, but the font itself is nice. Jocelyn, Wyoming. Always check these motherfuckers out.
Look at this.
We owe much on this channel.
What? Pineapples by the kids. We have a whole plethora of them right here.
A whole plethora of them.
Your mama
right
likes
here.
it.
My mom died today.
Oh, I bet you that sounded better in his head. Oh, no. Oh, I'm saving this. I'm not saving it, but I'm going to re-show it on Friday. Oh, I'm sure Selfane and Papa are going to appreciate this shit, and Krendar will too.
I hope you feel like a real man now. My mom just died.
My mom just died.
Today. She said she was always disappointed with me. This is the type